Libby, and I am back with a Sephora Favorite Summer Stash. It is a special limited time offer item at Sephora inside JCPenney. It is $45 with a $107 value. This weekend only, it is $25. So just going to do a quick review in case you wanted to pick this up and know a little bit more about it. If you're interested, just keep watching. The Sephora Summer Stash comes with this cute little burlap pouch. It has got little gold chevron detail and a gold zipper that says Sephora. So let's open it up and see what we have inside. The first item is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. It's their travel size. I've used this one. I like this. I use the De-Slick a little bit more often because my skin tends to be a lot oilier in the summer. However, I do use this one in the wintertime, so for me, this is a great option. What you do if you're not familiar with a makeup setting spray, if you tend to have your makeup melting off in the summer heat, you could actually apply this, a couple of spritzes. It's got a little pump on the top, if I can show you. Little pump on the top, you spritz a couple spritzes, a little X on your face, you put on your makeup, spritz it again. Some people just do it afterwards. I do it both. I feel like it locks it in a little bit better. You do it right after your moisturizer. Another item that comes in this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. This is really a neat product. You can use it underneath your foundation, you can mix it with your foundation, you can use it as a highlight. When you see it, it looks completely skin tone. However, when you rub it in, you notice that it has a beautiful sheen to it. I used this today to highlight my cheekbones. So I like this product. I've never purchased it or used it otherwise, so I was glad to get a little chance to try it in this set. Another item in this set is Stila Kitten. However, it's called the Magnificent Metals Eyeshadow. On the back of the thing, it calls it the something different. The Foil Finish Eyeshadow. This is an extremely bizarre texture. It's not whipped, it's not moussey. It's hard to get a hold of the product. For me, I did use it today. That is what is on my eyelids. I don't know if you can tell, it is extremely glittery. So for me personally, I feel like it was over the top for me. So I probably will not use that particular item. I do like Stila's Kitten as far as the eyeshadow. However, I find that to have shimmer and glitter in it, but not multicolor, which is the issue that I found in this. Another item was the Makeup Forever Waterproof Eyeliner. This is in the color 12L. I have that on today in my waterline. Really beautiful teal color. Really like this. I have not found any problem in my waterline. I find it to be a little bit sticky, but not any more sticky than, say, a MAC waterproof eyeliner in your waterline. It's lasted for an hour now without any fading whatsoever, so I'm happy with that. I would say, I don't know if you can notice, but on my cat eyes, because this is such a creamy product, it's really hard to get a definite line on the eye, and it did kind of smear. However, once it was in place, it is in place. So I do like that product. Another item that came in there is the Benefit They're Real Mascara. Some people like these, some people do not. I did wear it today so that you could see it. I actually have one of my own that I used. I didn't even open that, so I can gift that away. I don't know, I'm going to try to pull that out so you can see the wand. It's quite unusual. It is a rubber wand, which is not necessarily my preference. However, at the tip there is a little ball with spikes on it. Some people find this to be really nice for getting up in there and getting the edges. I just find, because of my smaller corners of my eyes, that I just continually poke myself in the eye with it. I get it all underneath my eye. This is supposed to be water resistant. It doesn't claim to be waterproof. I find it to be nice for you know, casual purposes. However, I do find after about 6 hours this mascara does start flaking and I see the little bits all over my face. One of the items that drew me to this was the travel size of the NARS Laguna Bronzer. This is it here. It is super cute. It's in your typical NARS rubberized packaging, which is really nice. I do use this bronzer a lot. I actually bought the Gibor Den palette when it came out at Christmas time for NARS, which also had that bronzer in it. I'm trying to do it without completely blinding you. So I use that bronzer often, so it was nice to have a travel size of it. Super buttery. It is in no way an orange tint, so I do like the way it shows off. However, it is fairly light. So if you are a darker skinned girl, this is probably not something you could use to contour. It would only be for a light bronzing. It has a sheen, but it does not have a glitter. So I do like that about the particular bronzer. Another item, I had actually never tried any of the OCC lip tars, and I had really looked forward to this. I don't know if it happens to be just the item that I have or it's the line in general. I will have to try another one to find out. This is the Stained Gloss, and let me see what color it is in for you. It's in New Wave. And if you're not familiar with these, they're extremely pigmented. They come out in a little tube like this. You only need a very small dot. And as you can see, they go for miles. I do love this product. However, and they give you a little brush to apply it, I don't like the fact that whenever I want to apply it, I have to use a little brush. The reason being is you have absolutely no control over where this is going. As you can see, it's everywhere. That's not the main issue that I have. The main issue that I have is that it bleeds all within my lip line. So I'm not sure if you can tell today, but I do have, literally, it's all over my lip line. And I did take the time to blend it out nicely with the little brush. I did go back over the edges with a clear lip liner to try to stop it. It did seem to stop some of the feathering. However, once it's happened, you know, it does have a slight staining effect, so I couldn't get rid of it. The last item is a Deborah Lippmann nail polish, and it is in the color Mermaid's Dream. And I am not gonna lie, it is a Mermaid's Dream. I absolutely adore this color. I think it is so beautiful. It ended up, the first coat wasn't very opaque, but by the time you got the second coat on, it's gorgeous. It does have a little bit of the texture to it. It has silver, or maybe gold glitter, maybe gold and silver, and it also has a kind of a teal blue, and then it is an iridescent green. So as far as the colors going together, I think they're beautiful. I personally would have preferred to have a coral or a peach lip gloss over a hot pink. I feel like it would have looked better with the look. If you have some of these items, then it may not be the ideal kit for you. At $45, I would not necessarily have purchased this kit. At $25, I feel like it was a very reasonable value for me, knowing that I love the NARS and I needed a travel version. You hate to travel with a $65 palette. So I loved having a travel version of that. A full-size Deborah Lippmann nail polish is $18 or $19. So having a small one of these to actually try it out, I really found a value in. You know, a full size of the Makeup Forever eyeliners, they're comparable in price to Urban Decay, and I really did enjoy this eyeliner. Also the Becca Shimmering Perfector. However, anybody that shops on a regular basis up at Sephora, you know, you can always get the Urban Decay setting sprays for, you know, your 100-point perk. They always have those available. The Benefit Their Real Mascara, they always have that for a perk. So, you know, depending on what your collection looks like, it may be a great deal, it may not be. Why don't you write below and let me know. Thanks again for watching. Bye now.